Previously on Living Off-Grid.
First ever meal, touch oven style cast iron fire.
Right when we get up in the morning, Jake normally goes and starts the fire for the day, and I make the bed. Making the bed in a small van is not easy. I don't always do this, but when I want to give our bed some freshness and a good cleaning, I'll take out all the blankets so it's easier. I also love lighting incense, so I'll burn one while I clean. We have a total of 2 blankets, 3 sleeping bags, and a quilt that has been in my family for generations. So of course, I had to speed the process up so you guys get an idea of how I make our bed. So there's a river right next to our property, and we have to go fill these buckets up to get water for like doing dishes or washing our hands, so we don't have to use the water that we get from town.
I think right next to our property is it's about a 7-minute walk.
Yeah.
And bushwhacky.
A little bushwhacky, yeah. I mean, obviously not bushwhacky on the main road, but once you get into the bushwhacky part, which you guys will see, then it's bushwhacky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say bushwhacky one more time. Bushwhacky.
But the stream is only like a 1-minute walk away, but it's so overgrown. We have to kind of prune a little path for ourselves, which Julian, the one that owns the small strip over here of raw land, he said it's okay if we kind of prune a little path to the stream for us.
Yeah, we'll get that going soon, but right now, walking to go get some water. Just wait until there's water in that and then you do that.
They're full right now.
Whatever. Lies.
This is the monk's training. Has anybody ever seen the movie from the 80s, Shaolin Temple with Jet Li?
Nope.
One of our neighbors, Peter, volunteered to give us some of his drinking water that he has if we need it. So we'll probably take advantage of that. He has a few acres down the way. He came up on his off-road vehicle to say hi to us the other day. And he actually helped me haul a few things around, which is really nice of Peter there. So right now we're in a race. It's clear today, but 100% chance of rain tomorrow and rain the rest of the week. So I have to get the easy build structure, the carport, finished, or at least the roof on it, so that we have rain protection that spans 30 feet. Because right now the only rain protection we have is tarps, an umbrella, and the van, the Spirit van. So when I have this 30-foot long carport garage finished, it'll give us a 30-foot section by 12 feet wide of protection from the rain, so we can put our sensitive things underneath that, including ourselves. I have to cement in the corners, the anchors. I need water for that cement, so I'm going to have to come down here about 2 times today to get water for the carport project. And this is also the path that apparently all the wolves, cougar, and bears use to go in and out of the forest and gain access to the fish and the water in the stream and go to the lake up north. So I'm kind of on high alert right now for animals as well.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that this was the bear's path and the cougar's path. That makes me feel wonderful. Awesome, babe.
Don't worry. in the southern tip of what is certified a Canadian rainforest, the Great Bear Rainforest, and it really is the most biodiverse area I've seen. It's wintertime, it's not even summertime yet, and the animals aren't even awake really yet. I'm honestly seeing so much flora and fauna so far in just the short time we've been here. I can't wait to see what comes up. Look at the mushrooms on this log. And we're gonna get with some mushroom experts coming up, especially local mushroom experts that live in the area that can tell us what all these edible mushrooms are. Yeah. Look at the size of this guy. I mean, I'm 6'2", 200 pounds, and this guy is big.
Once Jake and I collected the water, Jake could now finish the base of the easy build structure by cementing in the 4 corners. And of course, once there's fresh cement, you cannot resist the urge to write in it.
I don't know if I made it clear earlier, the reason why I'm building this easy build structure, this kind of DIY, this kind of carport garage, is because it'll be waterproof and it takes only about a day to set up. And the yurt that Nicole and I are going to live in is going to take a week or two. I think if you're a professional yurt builder, you can do it faster, but I'm not. I'm first timer, so it's going to take us a couple weeks at least to put the yurt up. That's what I'm thinking. It might be faster when we finally get to it, but I'm thinking that we need to have this garage so that we can park the car underneath it, park all of our other sensitive stuff underneath it, and have rain protection, like a rain sanctuary underneath there while we base up and go off to the area of the property where we're going to have the yurt, clear the land, build the platform, which is going to be basically a deck, and put the yurt up.
While we wait for the cement to dry, it was time for some lunch. And what better way to have lunch than to have it cooked right on the fire with our cast iron Dutch oven. How do you think it turned out?
I think this meal is like a hodgepodge of stuff we had, but it's gonna have all the nutrients, the carbs, the protein, the spices. It's gonna taste good, but it's not sexy. We got some dehydrated tofu skins in there, and we had some gardein. Looks like chicken nuggets, but it's actually gardein, which is like vegan chicken. And since it's cold here right now, everything frozen is kind of just in a perpetual state of refrigeration, so it lasts. So we're just using up some of that stuff, and tomorrow we're doing like a lot of garbanzo beans and black beans. I gotta say one thing, that I love cooking on the fire, honestly. Do you?
Yeah.
It's fun. Do you like these cast iron pots?
Yes, I do.
Are they a total bee to clean without having a sink? And
Yes, 100%.
we gotta keep them seasoned and stuff and not let them rust. But I do love cooking on the fire. We're trying to limit our propane use, so we're cooking a lot of stuff on the fire, and it's very enjoyable. I love it a lot.
Yes,
The food
it is.
tastes really good. Okay, honestly, how is it?
It's interesting.
Does it taste good?
Yeah, it's good. It's like, it's just an interesting combination of a bunch of food, but it's good.
Cool.
Does the trick.
I mean, it's good. Lots of flavors happening.
Yeah.
And I'm a big sucker for tofu, so I love it.
Up next on Living Off-Grid. We've been living in this van for about 2 weeks now, and guys, we did it! It's up.